you look none the worse for wear. I take it you decided against entering the absconded cave then.
What do I have to do? Not much else. Okay, I'll quickly do this randomized quest. But what's up, guys?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I saw Hoop. Leviosa. One in place. Defender.
I'm not one for the call.
Defender.
No one hide from me.
Arresto momentum. Dagger. Descendo.
No.
Leviosa. Glacius. Stupefy. Defender. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
Stop.
Confringo. Incendio. Repulsor.
Say one of my own. You will fall.
Leviosa.
I'll stick you around like a
Glacius.
Time to teach someone a lesson.
Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Fringo.
That's mine.
Leviosa.
Reducto.
Flipendo.
Tango.
Confringo.
Will not. Incendio. Accio.
Reducto.
Confringo.
Leviosa.
Confringo.
Descendo. Flipendo. Arresto momentum.
Confringo.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Leviosa. Glacius. Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Incendio.
Look what you've done.
Repulsor.
Pay for that.
Confringo.
Confringo.
Leviosa.
Confringo.
Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Confringo. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Descendo.
That ought to warm you up.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
That's mine.
Glacius.
Fucking hell, that's weird.
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio.
Almost died there too. Quickly get this over and done with. Oh, what the fuck? Don't tell me I have to go down. Fuck you.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here. Incendio. Leviosa. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Glacius.
Oh, good, big one.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Fucking hell.
Revelio.
I'm going the other way. Hello.
Accio. Incendio. Cabalso. Confringo. Levioso. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Cabalso. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Revelio. Glacius. Protego. Stupid. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Levioso. Glacius. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Accio. Incendio. Repulso. Confringo. Revelio.
Hello.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, there's a bit up here though.
Accio. Incendio. Cabalso. Protego. Stupefy.
Cool, some of you fuckwits off.
Revelio.
Move on. Doesn't look like I have to do much in here.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. Incendio. Revelio.
Oh, fuck, man. That's such a big...
Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. And this is the infamous skull. Stupefy. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Incendio. Repulso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Jesus.
Glaciers. Volcano. Expelliarmus. Glaciers. Defender. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Repulsor. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Stupid one. Glaciers. Defender. Stupid.
Wow.
Rebellion. Glaciers. Protego. Stupid. Levioso. Glaciers. Defender. Expelliarmus. Stupid. Stupid one. Flipendo. Stupid one. Arresto momentum. Descendo.
Oh no.
Glaciers. Defender. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Protego. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Glacier. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Fucking hell.
Levioso. Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Defender. Glacier. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego. Stupid. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Glaciers. Defender. Expelliarmus. Now that's taken care of, I need to find the heirloom for my own daughter. Descendo. Accio. Incendio.
Christ.
Shame you're so foul.
Fucking would have died so many times there.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo.
Fuck off.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Radley. Revelio. Confringo.
Should have died, honestly.
Revelio. Confringo.
What the hell?
Revelio.
Alright, fuck off. I'm done. that took way too long.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. I take it you decided against entering the Absconder's Cave, then?
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
Yeah.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by.
Alright. Now, to start this quest over here. Actually, on a bit of an update, I've also been doing a few extra things in this game, just so that I don't have to do it over on stream. Like I've done a few of the extra Merlin trials. Mostly a lot of the exploration parts of this game. But I still have a bit of it left over, I think. Oh, hello. Something else got done. Let's see, what have I done? Not too much, like, yeah, some of the Merlin. I ended up finding out what this is, and I've ended up doing a bit of that as well. But not too many extra, not too many of them. Well, mostly some of it, so I don't have to.
Must have been quite stately in its time.
Don't end up watching me just uncover them all.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Done that.
I dream of making a better world.
Oh, of course, there's fucking people here.
Leviosa! Glacius! Vindo! Explotato!
Stupid prick!
Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Arresto Momentum! Sendo! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Convulso!
Oh, the
Beasts around here
too.
can sleep a bit easier now. This looks intriguing. Accio! Incendio! Convulso! Confringo! Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Flipendo! Descendo!
And we spare yours!
Well, there you go.
Revelio!
has ended up with a little bit of extra help. I have to do a bit of a puzzle for that one. Don't think I want to bother. Oh, more.
Levioso! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Arresto Momentum!
Expulso!
Rependo! Descendo! Accio! Descendo!
You business! Novice fuck!
Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Might want to look up!
Arresto Momentum! Descendo! Glaciers! Defendo! Expelliarmus!
Now where did it go?
Levioso! Rependo! Descendo! Confringo!
From above!
Incendio!
Expulso!
Oh, you took too long. Holy hell.
Revelio!
Way too long. Of course.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Yes.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Yeah.
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Well, I'm not surprised.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
I just want loot.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Pelts. Poor beasts. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
When you want to start
How do
moving.
goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or
Oh,
perhaps
for
a less
God's
discreet
sake.
approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
It would be better if I did this.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Crackcroft.
Where are you walking to?
Sometimes I do wonder if your eyes are still in your head. I really do. And where did I set my traps? Is it lower or upper?
Mr. Talis.
Well, there's one. I'll get rid of a couple.
Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for some one intelligent. I heard something.
You'll pay for that!
Levioso.
Lovely.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Revelio.
For now.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending my spoils in Hogsmeade. Ha ha!
Of course.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
this anymore.
Protego! Revelio!
And
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
I think it's too late for that.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Godricus Totalis. Revelio.
Nothing in that room. What the hell? Do I have to go to it?
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then what?
Do you think this is funny?
Places! Rependo! Sendo! Accio! Confrido! Incendio! Arresto! Descendo! Places! Rependo!
No, I have to go up that ladder.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Yeah, I suppose we're gonna have to.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio.
Oh, if we're taking the fucking dragon egg as well.
Aloha Mora.
Well, it seems like we're up to the demo version, part that the demo had now.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
I suppose.
Think you'll get it out of here.
Lindo. Expelliarmus. Flupendo. Arresto momentum. Descendo.
Flipendo.
Accio. Incendio. Pulsa. Confringo. Glacius.
Expelliarmus.
Defender.
Back
Expelliarmus.
right.
Flupendo.
Levioso!
Arresto momentum. Descendo.
Levioso!
Incendio.
Levioso!
Confringo.
Levioso!
Levioso. Glacius. Defender.
Levioso!
Expelliarmus.
Coward! For me,
Arresto
really!
momentum. Descendo. Accio. Incendio. Repulso.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My boy.
What do you think you're saying?
One less human to worry about.
See how you like this?
Glacius. Defender.
I'd say a little prodding is in order. Back in the ground.
Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Seriously, what about
Potato.
Stupid. Not belonging to back.
Descendo. Arresto momentum. Accio.
Levioso! So close!
Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Holy shit. Hello.
Levioso. Glacius.
Shall we finish what we started? Back to the dirt. Back to the
Why are you so hard to kill?
Levioso. Glacius.
Let's warm you up.
Flupendo. Descendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Flupendo. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Glacius. Defender. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Pulsa.
There we go.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
As long as we have that part done now.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Is that all? I would probably rather learn this new spell though.
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Oh wow, you're here as well.
My mother would like to speak with me.
Excellent.
May finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Oh my god.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
Sure.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, You must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done.
And then bombard. Actually.
Let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Textbook execution. Bravo.
Natty. I'll talk to Poppy again. And I have to talk to Professor Underground Harbor. Collect the field guide page. Underground Harbor. That does not sound fun. Also completed this. Inventory. Talents. I can get this now. Catches, hold down dodge. Stupefy. That I don't have to worry about. I think I have most of the upgrades that I want. Underground. Oh, this is the library one, isn't it? Where am I going? Collect the fuel.
Afraid of a staircase?
gods. Oh. In the library here. Or is this like a another secret area of the school?
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
I did not know there's a place like this.
Revelio.
Oh, of course. You're one of these ones. And then there should be one more other section. Let's see.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Oh, definitely.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. A According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The quaffle?
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Allows the drinker to change species, no.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make a block of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
You're my second favourite hero!
What the fuck? Apparently there's a fucking quiz. I don't think I'm ever gonna take that.
Reading can be as much as anything.
Unless he's gonna give me a reward for it.
I have no concern of...
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
If any of you guys can hear other noises...
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her tests on into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Most likely construction. So, sorry if you do hear the noises.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Let's learn this. Oh shit.
Beautifully done.
That was quick.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Oh, the owlery, no.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the Owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Somewhat fun. Oh shit. Well, I suppose I can test it.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Oval. Just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
North of the Forbidden Forest.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Oh boy, 2 more. Two more quests. I think helping the... Probably this is helping the dragon and its egg. Not sure what this could be. But we will have a look at that. Assignments are done. Still need to do the main story and side quests. So where do I need to go to meet Poppy? Oh god. I suppose I'll end up picking up another side quest from here as well.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Over here.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
I suppose.
I hate to see a creature get like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood and Ren. Let's see what
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay. Oh, this is a few different fucking quests. We got that, we got this. I have to go check on a fucking location.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Revelio.
Oh, hello.
Levioso. Glacius. Defender. Bombarda.
They're even more aggressive than I'd expect.
Stupefy. Arresto Momento. Descender.
Oh, shit.
Repender. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Repulso. Confringo. Contagion! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Glacius! Defender!
What are you up to now?
Bombarda! Accio! Incendio!
Surely that's the last of them.
Well, I hope so too.
Revelio! Incendio!
Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman.
Lantern inspired venom. Cluster of problems in my soul.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground.
Oh, that sounds fun. What is this spell confirmed though?
Spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Find the source. If anything, I'm looking at the door.
Revelio!
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now.
What the hell? Oh, why did the fucking music have to change?
Revelio!
What am I looking for?
This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere.
This way?
A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there.
How fun.
Exact. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse.
Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Arresto momentum descendo!
That's one exact destroyed. Get the rest.
Levioso! Glacius! Accio! Incendio! Caporto! Bombarda! Levioso! Defendo! Glacius! Confringo!
Eight less is simply too many.
Revelio!
What the hell?
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feld.
Glacius! Defendo! Confringo!
Didn't you just send me a fucking... L earlier?
Revelio! Confringo!
These eggs must be destroyed.
Revelio. Confringo.
Hey, I can destroy those.
Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. Glaciers. Defender. Confringo.
Sebastian. Meet Sebastian at the catacombs.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Well, and you've already...
Revelio.
That was a quick fucking search.
Confringo. Levioso. Glaciers. Defendo. Flipendo. Arresto Momento. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Descendo. Expelliarmus.
Half finished, but I need to destroy all of the exacts.
Revelio. Confringo.
I can't let you harm Arenshire any more than you already have. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
Fucking hell.
Levioso. Glaciers. Defender. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Descendo.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Revelio.
Still have 5 more to go through. Where are these eggs? Oh, hello.
Confringo.
No.
Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio. Bombarda.
That's...
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them.
Well, of course they see.
Revelio. Accio. Repulsor. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Repulsor. Levioso. Defendo. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Glacier. Confringo. Definitely go find your parents. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. spider sacks. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Eggs. Fucking hell.
I hope that's the last spider. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Sendo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Accio.
Fuck's sake.
Incendio. Bombarda. Glacius. Defender. Confringo.
You can fuck off.
Cursed fiends.
Revelio.
Fuck's sake. So we have a box. This music, man.
Oh, wait. That's the last one. She's angry.
Oh, fuck off.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Accio.
Life after that.
Bombarda. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Descendo. Expelliarmus.
Oh, did I kill the fucking mother?
Revelio.
I didn't even notice. Holy shit. And we are done. Fuck that. Now how do I get out? This is what you get for making a secret. Nest of spiders.
Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Dunn. She was an innocent victim.
Poor Mary. Fighting for the Hamlet to the bitter end, no doubt. A noble sacrifice. She truly was a remarkable woman. Remarkable. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend. But you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it. But I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the Hamlet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
That's the spirit. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the Hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
Yeah, you don't need to know what she was doing here. You do not need to know at all. Fucking keeping a nest of those. For God knows what. How many of these do I have? I've already... So 8. I still need 5 more somewhere. Map. I've still got 2 more demiguises here somewhere. Killing spiders. Suppose I will talk to you since I'm already in the vicinity.
Revelio.
What are you doing?
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, great. You're following me.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Flipendo.
At least until we've done.
Descendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
How many they brought to capture her? At least 10 usually.
Revelio.
And hopefully...
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Yeah, and hopefully I can keep it that way.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Yes.
What's your step?
Yeah. Just jump down.
Pity. She must have been starved.
Revelio.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that?
Oh, I suppose it no. Oh, you can go ahead as well.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she is making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
Revelio. It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Now we're just 3 shots.
Get to that opening below us!
Oh no.
If we can get to that, we can get to the nest.
Come on.
Look! Underneath! I think I'm close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
That's what I saw. Oh, fuck this.
There's the nest. We're almost
Revelio.
there.
Oh, over there.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
I wonder why.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
God damn.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
I don't get it either.
How could I have been so blind?
Yes.
Revelio.
seems like we have a few quests to do. And the overlook. I suppose I should go and talk to Amit and see what he is up to. Who is this? Oh, me Sebastian. What's the word? He is always in the astronomy tower. Still keep going up.
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Oh, nice. That doesn't sound promising.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio.
May I ask? One of these. And where?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
No, Stop.
Also.
Oh, you little shit.
Revelio.
Oh, you little shit.
Repulsor. Accio. Bombarda. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Repulsor.
Oh, fuck you. That's the worst thing that needs to happen.
Revelio.
Please tell me it came back. Yes, it did.
Repulsor.
Hopefully it doesn't go off the side.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Thank God I didn't have to do certain fucking things. Yep.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
We should have expected.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Armeet. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Oh, nice.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Armeet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Well... I did not expect to be doing this quest, so I might have to leave it at that. Was not expecting to be diving into a fucking cave. This will take me a while. So I suppose thank you and thanks for coming by, and hopefully see you in the next time.